Let's start off by having you to give us some information in reference to your background, your education, and some of the things that were important in terms of your life. And then after that, we'll start talking about the topic that brings you to us this morning, and that is from prison to pulpit. Let's do it from that perspective.
How you doing, Dr. Haney? I'm very happy to be here again. Well, about myself, I'm a I'm Michigan-born, Chicago-raised young man who had a lot of struggles in life. Been incarcerated for over half my life. Been in prison for 5 years. And my education. I just got my GED I got my GED 2 years ago. So, I just took care of my family, took care of my mother, my sister, and then I taking care of children. So, and since being out, I've been in Nashville now for 10 years. And I go to Mount Carmel Missionary Baptist Church under the tutelage of Bishop-elect Marcus Campbell. And I was ordained last year as a minister, as associate minister. And it's so many challenges that go with it, especially when you come from, where I come from, which was the streets. And then you go to prison for mistakes and things that we've done. And then you come out with try to change your life. People still look at you as the same person that went in. So it's really hard sometimes when you come out and try to do something different. But I always think about Paul, who was once Saul. And when he was Saul, he did a lot of nonsense. He persecuted, he killed Christians, he killed people, but Jesus knew it was something in that man. So when he met him, he blinded him. And Paul said, Jesus, if you give me my sight back, I'll follow you. And from that day on, Paul followed him. And it's so funny that people know about the stories and they know about what happened in the Word and they say they believe in the Word, but when it comes to being in the natural and not the spiritual, they take your spiritual realm for granted. And I think it really hurts a lot of us that are coming from prison and stepping into our calling and being called because we were convicted. So with that call comes conviction. With that call comes criticism as well.
But with that call also comes a recognition that you have been what all institutions are supposed to produce, a rehabilitated individual, even though I think that you more than anybody else understand what it means when they talk about rehabilitation there. And when you get back out here, nobody believes that you've been rehabilitated. So let's sort of follow that line in terms of moving in a real sense from prison to pulpit. I think you've already indicated that you've been incarcerated, et cetera. But now, what was the transition that allowed you to move from